Welcome back, Talk family, and thank you so much for joining me on another episode of Talk the Talk. I'm your host, Sharnal Bauer, and joining me today is Larissa Naidoo. She's the service advisor at Motus, Honda, and Subaru West Rand. So Larissa is a passionate, dedicated, reliable, and skilled individual in her professional as well as her personal life. Larissa serves as the middlewoman between consumers and the mechanics who will work on their car. In her role as a service advisor, she assesses the needs, makes sales, and arranges for servicing tasks. The service advisor is the first person you will speak to when bringing your car in for a service. So, without further ado, let's welcome Larissa. And as always, this interview is proudly brought to you by Larissa Solutions, MFC, and Avo by Nedbank. Hi, Larissa.
Hello.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much for being here and taking the time to come and share your experiences and your knowledge within your role in the motor industry.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. So Larissa, I think we need to start off by telling our viewers how did your journey start in the motor industry?
My journey in the motor industry actually began in 2015 when I was employed at Honda Mshlanga as an admin clerk. I've moved to Johannesburg in 2019. I worked at Honda Northcliffe as a service advisor. So Honda Northcliffe closed down. We've merged with Honda West Rand, Honda and Subaru West Rand. I then became the service advisor at Subaru West Rand. So currently I'm the service advisor at Subaru West Rand.
Okay, and how did you find the transition moving from Durban to Johannesburg?
It was a big adjustment. The first month I actually wanted to go back down to Durban because I wasn't used to it.
Yes.
So it was a struggle, but eventually I adjusted, and now I prefer Johannesburg more than Durban.
Wow, okay. Yeah. That's good. And Larissa, what is your opinion about our Women Empowerment initiatives? I know that you are a nominee for the Motoring Women of the Year Awards for 2023. So what do you think about the initiatives? What's your opinion?
I believe that it is important for supporting and encouraging women in the industry. It is important to create a safe and supportive environment where women can feel empowered to pursue their goals.
Yes, definitely, most definitely. That's what we want to achieve. We want to empower the women and make them feel that they are worthy and that they, to achieve what they want to achieve, their goals. Yes. So tell me, is there something interesting that you've learned whilst you have been working in the motor industry? It's almost 8 years now, since 2015. Yeah. So is there anything interesting that you've learned along the way?
There's a lot of interesting things that I've learned along the way. One of the interesting things that I've learned in the motor industry is the importance of understanding the different types of aspects of vehicles and understanding people and their needs coming in the service department, and understanding the issues that they come in with and me trying to help them resolve it.
Yes, most definitely. Knowledge of different vehicles and also being a people's person is very important to grow as well in the motor industry or in your role. So tell me, is there something that you are really proud of and why? And what is it? What are you proud of and why are you proud of it?
I am proud of the fact that I can assist people and businesses in the industry and provide helpful information and tips to them that's most needed. Is a great feeling.
That's wonderful. And how do you find the strength and the courage to face those days that you just don't want to do it, or you just don't feel today is not my day?
Finding the strength on tough days comes down to having a positive attitude.
Yes.
Also seeking support from loved ones and friends to focus on the end goals.
Yes, Larissa, you working in the service department, you obviously deal with mostly men bringing in their vehicles for services, or men wanting their advice on for servicing their vehicles. So what can you as a woman do to portray an impression of confidence when asked a question by a client that they have no idea and you have no idea how to answer the question?
One way a woman can portray an impression of confidence when asked a question that they don't know is to be honest and transparent. It's okay for not knowing something and finding out the answer, making it your duty to find out the answer and give the relevant answers to the people that need it.
Yes, because that is when you learn in the process as well as a person.
That's correct.
So what is the most unusual discriminatory situation that you have faced whilst working in the motor industry, and how did you respond to it, if you have faced any discriminatory situations?
Discrimination in the workplace is unacceptable. Any kind of discrimination. If I were to face a situation like that, I would immediately report it to the authorized person and stand up for my rights and hold people accountable for their actions.
Okay, so you haven't faced any, but
no, I haven't.
That's the way that you would deal with it if you do come across such a situation. Thank you so much. And last but not least, is there any words of advice that you would like to leave our viewers with for the women out there, or the girls, or people working in the motor industry, or someone that wants to join the motor industry?
My advice for the younger woman who wants to join the motor industry is to pursue their goals. Yes, it might be a tough industry to join, but with hard work and willpower, anything is possible.
Most definitely.
So they should also maybe seek mentors that can provide support and also take on new opportunities and experiences, because you don't know where life can take you.
Oh yes, that's wonderful. Yes, you have to have someone, or a few people that you can learn from. That's a very key importance in the role that you will play. Larissa, I thank you so much for coming today. Even though you were so nervous.
Thank you for having me.
We got this done. I thank you so much for coming, and I wish you all the best in your journey ahead with the Motoring Woman of the Year awards, but also still growing within your role in the industry.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure.
Viewers, we would like to thank you for your continued support and encourage you to like and share our content. Our non-profit companies, the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards, powered by MFC and Evo by Nedbank, and the Talk Studios, sponsored by Sariti Solutions and Evo by Nedbank, are platforms aimed at empowering, uplifting, and celebrating the women of motoring South Africa. We are not just telling stories, we are changing lives. If you are searching for a new or pre-owned vehicle, please visit www.auto.evo.africa. We have a wide range of vehicles on sale for you to choose from, and we only advertise on behalf of reliable and trustworthy MFC accredited dealerships. This car listing portal is user-friendly, and you can also find vehicle reviews, car maintenance tips, and automotive advice, all courtesy of Talk Studios.
Ladies, your perception affects every aspect of your existence. The sum total of your perceptions about yourself, your life, and life in general, other people, and so on, creates and shapes your personal reality, and in turn your experience of life. According to Dr. Humphreys, your views in particular have an impact on how well you experience life. Therefore, you'll live a happier life if you have a positive outlook on things. Essentially, every experience in life is a matter of perception. The level of your perception determines the level of your experience. And that's a quote from Sadhguru. And with that, I would like to remind you that the question should never be, who's going to let me? It should always be, who's going to stop me?